My name is Chef Dimitri, and this is actually my third time trying to do a video. Terrible at making videos, and simple than that, okay? Because I already did everything, but it's fine. So I had 2 fillets of salmon, like this, and I took the back of them and I marked them and everything. And I took the fillets, I took a real piece and cut it off, because usually could flip and eat, but I choose not to do that because I'm going to cook it separately. And then I have onions right here, cucumber here, and I make an oaky lettuce because I'm making a simple salad to go on the side. This is gonna be a nice meal for 2 people. Okay, so you see these are cucumbers and what do you call these red things? Tomatoes. I think most chefs will know that, obviously. And I season that just with pepper and salt. Same thing on the salmon, pepper and salt. And I put olive oil inside to make a simple vinaigrette into the salad, and I put on it inside to make a simple vinaigrette to add acidity, to add a nice balance of it. And I have oaky lettuce right here that's going to go into it, but I ain't putting it right now because it get oversaturated. I'm going to cook the salmon. You're going to see me cook the salmon. Let's see, what else am I missing? Oh yes, on the salmon, I put a olive rub on it. Here's a simple olive rub you can buy, like this. This is garlic, salad, and rosemary. Rosemary adds a nice robust smell, flavor, and a really good flavor test profile. Yeah, profile. Okay. Let's see. What else am I missing? Simple things. So, adding the salmon, I'm going to do a nice simple simple butter sauce. Just with butter, garlic, onions, tarragon. Keep it nice and simple as it is. Oh yes, how I grind it. I grind this and it's so in pesto. You can do it any way you want. I'm gonna dust it a little bit more again. You can't see what I'm dusting. I don't have a good camera angle, but dust it a little bit more. All right, now I think that's everything for that. As I said, the salad is just olive oil, nice acidity, nice texture, not nice texture, nice taste. To make a simple vinaigrette. You can use anything you want. I prefer canned and Spanish. I like it, or any country like Spain, Italy, or Greece. It's up to you, whatever you want. Greece is the best. I'm Greek. You could keep it like that, but if you want to, can help not get light into it, your choice. And I did the olive oil, the lime, the onions, and I did salt and pepper. It's literally just like up to salt and pepper is up to taste, however you want to taste it. I know you can see me doing in all videos. You're gonna see me if you want to follow me. If you don't want to follow me, understandable. This video not going that well, but okay. So we'll go right into it. Let's go into the cooking process of the salmon. Meet me over by the pan. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm back at the pan, as I said. I'm Chef Dimitri again. I don't know why I said my name again, but I felt like saying. Okay, so we're gonna go in the pan. I'm going to pan seal the salmon, as I said before. So you can use any kind of oil you want. I wouldn't use like olive oil, obviously. Because olive oil have a really low smoke point, but then you're going to have no oil. You're going to burn. It's going to smell terrible. So you want to use a high content oil like this, like vegetable oil or canola oil. I don't really care. I like vegetable oil. But once again, you can do whatever you want. You're going to make sure you put the pan on medium-high heat so you don't burn anything. Let the pan heat up for about 45 seconds to a minute. Then you're going to add your oil into it. As somebody sort of already opened the oil but didn't open the oil, and if somebody was me, you're going to take a knife. The safest way to open something is with a knife, and the point, you just stab it right into it. You want to add oil into it. Not too much oil, but enough to coat the pan. Definitely when you have a crappy pan like I do, you need a little bit more. If you have a non-stick pan, obviously a little less, like maybe a half a teaspoon, because I have this pan, I want a nice crispiness to the skin. I'm adding a lot of oil. Okay. So put in the broken piece of salmon that I broke on the way over here. Okay. Okay. You know what? It's not amazing. You see I'm taking that right out because I thought this was harder than it was. I'm using an electric stove that I am not used to. So let's crank the heat up to 8 and get like a nice sizzling. As a chef should know, you hear that? Now you get a nice heat as you should be. And let me go get this rag that's behind me, that is not in front of me for some reason. So I'm gonna hear the sand over down there popping. Because you want the oil to be sizzling, so you add a nice, so you'll be able to actually hear the skin go. So the skin doesn't stick. Okay, you see that's better. So I'm gonna put the skin right into it. So you can see all the pieces. I'm doing that small little piece. The small piece is actually going to cook much faster because it's not the same thing. You could, as I said before, you could cut them in half if you have the 2 pieces, chuck it underneath, then cook that piece down, then flip it back out, then cook it again. But you see, that's a lot of work and a lot of talking, so obviously won't do that. So I'm just doing this way. Now you hear the nice sizzling to it. I'm gonna lower it back down to like medium heat, like or a little bit higher medium heat, because this is electric stove. If you have a gas stove, medium heat is going to work all the time. But I gotta make sure to heat it in the pan. So you see now, it's cooking. Let it going. It's a little burning. I don't know why. So at the bottom of the pan, it's okay. I got a little oil in the bottom of the pan. Don't ask me how that happened. Yeah, my mistake. The bottom pan wasn't that clean, and that happened. You get a little burning of it. So you see how it's cooking. Hold on, let me go like this. Oh God, I'm not a cameraman. So you see how it's getting a little bit of color, everything like that. So you're gonna let that go. That small piece is almost ready to fit. Let's see, how am I do that? Go with my here. Make sure you're adding that. Oh, okay. The small piece is now 2 small pieces. I forgot that I missed my cut. You know, as I said, I am a cook, but I'm not a very good cook, but I'm not a very bad cook in a kitchen. I'm much better. This is my first video trying to get everything done. I'm actually going to crank the heat up a little bit. And if you have a salamander, or sorry, a boiler. Now, if you don't have a salamander, you're going to have a boiler like in your soap. You're going to put it in your soap, and you can finish it that way easier instead of doing the way I'm doing right now. But you're going to add a little color, you know. And I'm going to actually move this piece out, or these pieces out for right now, and I'll put them back in layer. It's okay. That's my baby in the background, Leanna. If you can hear them, you can't hear them, then that's better. But if you can't hear them, that's my baby. You know, as I said, this video is going very terribly, but I'm trying my best. And that's all you can do in your life. Try your best. If you first don't succeed, then keep doing it. Because people cannot stop you. I still have my spoons here. And I do have my spoons here. Here's my spoon. Boom. Alright. I'm going to take the oil that's down here. And we're going to just dip some oil on top of it right now. This is called what? What is it called? Basting. I don't know why I forgot. So we're going to base the top right now with that oil. The oil will have a little bit of your seasoning in there. From the salt, the pepper, the rosemary, with the stuff you put in. You know, the thing I always said you would put in it. Something that is a very long video. There's not really editing, not a lot of good stuff behind, but me mostly talking. Now you see now it's getting real hot. You want to roll down the heat to 5 because I get pop at me and it's not good. You know, I do a lot of talking. If you like that, you don't like it, it's okay. If you don't like it, understandable. So I'm gonna let this keep cooking on the skin guy, and I'm gonna get back to the sauce. Okay. So let's get one more nice look of it, and then we're gonna go back to the sauce after it's almost done. And I'm gonna pause. There's a real update. I actually flipped them, and the skin came off of one. I ate it. It was good. The other skin is crispy. You can see a little browning to it. Honestly, this is a lot better in a cast iron pan. I don't have a cast iron pan, so I'm gonna look at what I have, and you see I did not put it in at a light temperature. My fault, terrible. Did not move them right, so they're stuck. You know, make a lot of mistakes. As you do in life, you make a lot of mistakes if you want. You have to break eggs to be able to make a cookie dough, something. Oh, an omelet. Yeah, make an omelet. My English is not amazing. I can talk it, maybe you can understand me, but like the things that I mean to say is not amazing. But anyway, I'm gonna let this keep cooking for a second. I'm gonna get back to you. Okay, I'm back again. So, little update. I flipped them back over again because I want to add a nice little. So I finished them black. The only reason why you flip them on the skin side, so you can get like a nice coloring on them. Not the best coloring, but it's enough coloring. Now I'm gonna add. Now I'm gonna kick down the heat, lower the heat down to like medium, not medium, below medium heat, like low heat, like 2. Let it sit down for a second. When you're doing that, you can baste them. Let me see my basting spoon right here. So gonna baste them down into the cracks, get a little bit of oil. You can feel that rosemary. You can't feel the rosemary. You can smell the rosemary. You know, if you like the craziness, the way I talk, all that kind of stuff, follow me, and I promise you, cooking videos, everything will get better. Down the line, you know, you want all that stuff in there. You get the crispiness of a pan. Eat it if you want. Remember, you cook it for your wife, cook for your girlfriend, your sister, your uncle, your neighbor, whoever you want to cook for. So, whoever you want. So, now, because it's low, we're going to add our garlic into it, or onions. First, we're going to add the onions to really start getting develop flavor. So, add your onions into the pan. Alright, as I said, I like a lot of onions, so I add it and roughly chop it. You know, here's some garlic, roughly chopped. You're gonna put the gauze on top of the onions, not on the pan directly, so it can shred on top of the onions in, so it won't burn. Let that go for a second, let it shred. Then after that, you're gonna add your butter into it. After that go, you're gonna kick it with the rind, and then you're gonna put tarragon. Then you're gonna let that run down. Then you're gonna add down your tarragon into it. Then you're gonna add your butter into it to form the butter sauce, and you're going to then plate it, as I said. Let me see, I'm gonna add this piece back to it. I'm gonna get back to it in a second. Okay, I'm turning the heat back up a little bit, and now let's get back into it. So you hear everything cooking. Everything ready, give it a little shake so everything's separated like that. So everything in the pan. That's a lot, but don't worry. This is going always to be cooked really. Yeah. So nice. You lose a little piece of salmon, it's okay. Here, what you want to do? I'm gonna add my butter into it. No, I'm crazy. Remember what I said? I'm gonna add my rind. So I'm gonna turn the heat up. I'm to like a high heat really fast. I'm going to deglaze the pan with the rind. Okay? So make sure up. So now you hear the simmering go down. Flip that little piece, flip that piece. Alright, now we deglaze it. So let that go down. Oh, I'll be right back. One second. Get my lime ready. So right before I add the butter, I'm going to hit it with some lime. And I'm going to go that. So now we're going to add our tarragon into it, as I said. Boom, tarragon. So add a nice flavor. Everything down. You're going to let this run down for a while. And I'm going to get back to you. I don't want the video to be too long, so I'm going to cut it off again. Okay, now you see everything is nice and rendered. I'm going to hit it with the, like I said, the lime again. Add a nice little acidity to it. Add that sauce and we hit it in there. Not too much lime, just enough. Let's get a bit more juice from there. Add a nice little boom, boom. Then we're going to hit it with our butter to make the sauce. You want to add the butter in last so it doesn't really separate that much. So hit the butter in. And then we're going to, after we get done with this, we're going to plate it. And it's going to be amazing. Remember the little piece from before that I tell you that I cooked? Here, I'm going to eat it and try it. I'll try it. Very good flavor. Like it. So I'm going to finish this by combining all of the butter, everything in. You see the butter sauce? Combining it in together. And then I'm going to plate the salmon. And I'm going to brace it a little more, over top, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to get back to you. 1 second. Okay, let's finish it. So after you go and finish it, put the butter sauce, as I said, like simple little thing on top of it. So pretty much just the butter separated a bit, but it's okay. Had a lot of flavor. Make sure you get the onion, everything on top, because that's where most of your flavor is going to be, is on the onion and the garlic. And you're going to finish it like so. Put the onions on top. Let me put this pan back. Hot. Okay. Now, I should make sure everything is looking nice. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. And let me show you guys the final product. It's like that. You can see, and there we go. I make a second one, but I'm not going to show on video. And there you go. That's how you make that salmon. For me, I'm going to make better videos than this, I promise. I'm going to get a tripod, do all the stuff like that you want. I'm going to keep following me. This might be hard to understand, but I can give you the recipe down in the description and all that kind of stuff. And this is Chef Dimitr. I try my best, do my best. I love cooking, love doing this, love talking. Boom, 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 boom. Have a wonderful day.